All right, welcome back to episode 3 of Learning ICT with Ace. This episode will be all about order blocks, mitigation block, breaker blocks, basically the different types of order blocks. We've covered most of 2022 mentorship, or like the main parts, the things you definitely want to know. But after all this is done, I'll definitely go into like charting sessions, teaching you like how to chart out your shit, do things right. But we're still kind of far away from finishing 2022 mentorship, but we're but we've covered the most things about it, or the most important things about it, I should say. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Order blocks, or OB. For a bullish market, it's a bearish candle followed by a large upwards candle, which is bearish candle followed by a large upward spike. For a bearish market, it's a bullish candle followed by a large spike downwards, which is this. Bullish candle followed by a large spike downwards. In this case, this would be 14 ticks, but the displacement is it's always not the same, but it's a large push in either direction. You see that since it's a bearish market, the bullish candle will become the order block, the opening price of the bullish candle. And for a bullish market, the bearish opening price will be the order block. These two here. This is an example inside the market. We have a push up. It creates an order block. You see we have two candles right here, but it's always going to be the top one for a bullish market. Yeah, top one for the bullish market. The market touches it and the trend continues upwards. Bearish order block, it shoots down, goes back up, which creates this order block right here. As you can see, there are a lot of candles here, but it's a bearish market, so it'll be the last bullish candle, and the market dumps down. You could also count this as a bearish order block, but in this case, this one was touched. Market touches it, and the trend continues downwards. Breaker blocks, BBs. Breaker blocks consist of three things. For a bearish market, it's a swing high, a low, and a higher high created. For a bullish market, it's a swing low, a high, and a lower low created. We have a low, a high, and a lower low. You can see boop, 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 boop. A low, a high, and by this little fine line here, you can see we go a little bit below it. The trend continues and goes above and beyond this. It retraces into the breaker block, which will be your entry, and the market continues with the trend. Bearish breaker. We have a high, a low, another high which breaks this buy side liquidity in this case. It pushes downwards, but this wouldn't be an entry here, this fair value cap entry here. You could enter off this, but I personally wouldn't because this is not a market structure shift. The wicks do the damage, but the bodies do the talking. So I personally go off by the bodies, but a lot of my friends actually go off by the wicks. But in this case, this would not be a market structure shift. However, the market continues down. We have a final market structure shift. You see this body closes below this one. It retraces back into this breaker block over here, which is this candle. A high, a low, a higher high, market continues. It retraces into the breaker block, which would be your entry, and the market continues to push downwards. You can see it also enters here, and it also enters off this mitigation block over here. But in this case, we were going off the breaker block. Your entry would be either this candle or this candle, and the market pushes down. Next up, mitigation blocks. Mitigation blocks also consists of three things. For a bearish market, it's a high, preferably buy side liquidity after a liquidity sweep, a low taking out another swing low, and a failed high taken. For a bullish market, it's the exact opposite, or a low, preferably sell side after liquidity sweeping, high taking out another swing high, and a failed low taken. So here are the examples. This would be a bullish mitigation block. We have a low after sweeping this liquidity, creating another liquidity or a sell side liquidity. We have this small breaker structure here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a small break structure here, which confirms the market is going to push up. So it takes this high out, creating another swing high. It goes back down, but it fails to take the sell side liquidity. It just created. So we have an entry not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, but you have 5 times to enter this market. We get a nice push upwards, so you should be good in profit after entering off this. A bearish mitigation block. We have a high, a low taking out another low, creating a market structure shift. Pushes up, fails to take the buy side liquidity it just create. Finally pushes down, creating another market structure shift. So we not only have 1, but 2 confirmation that the market is about to reverse. Trades down, goes back into the mitigation block. You have this entry here and another entry here. This would be your entry, and the market continues down. Propulsion order blocks, or Prop OB. Propulsion order blocks, or order blocks created that just touched and respected a previous order block, making it a stronger order block. So let's start off with this one. This is easier to read. You see that this is a bullish order block. We have this bearish candle, which is the order block. It wicks down into it and gets a nice reaction out of it back up. But you do have to note that if it's a bullish order block, it's a bearish candle that creates another bearish candle. You can't have a bearish candle order block, which is a bullish order block, and then this candle suddenly becomes a bullish candle. This would then not be an order block, because for a bullish order block, it has to be a bearish candle. So we have a bearish candle with an order block. Next candle trades into it, gets a nice reaction out of it, and the market continues up. So we have a propulsion order block. So preferably you could enter here, but if you want to take the risk and wait for the market to trade in this one to get a lot less risk, you could also do that. But personally, I would enter off this one. Next up, we have a bearish propulsion block. We have this bearish order block, which is a bullish candle. Remember, bearish order blocks are bullish, or in a bullish candle, sorry. So you could enter here of this breaker structure here, but again, I would not enter off this because we technically didn't market structure shift. However, this market trades, or this candle trades back into the order block. The market pushes down beyond it, finally closing below it. So we officially have a market structure shift. It trades back into it. You could either enter here, which I would probably do, or enter here since it did wick into this bearish order block. You would enter here, let the trade ride, and yeah, you could also have entered here. But these are all about the order blocks. Just regular order blocks. These are the examples. Remember, a bullish order block is the highest bearish candle. A bearish order block is the lowest bullish candle. A breaker block, which is for a bullish market, it's a low, a high, a lower low, and market finally breaks this high that it created. So you can enter here. For a bearish breaker, it's a high, a low, a higher high, market pushes above and beyond. Retraces, this is your entry, and market dumps. Mitigation block, it's basically a failed breaker block created, if you think about it. We have sell side liquidity created, a breaker structure, which is a higher low, or higher high, sorry. A failed sell side liquidity taken, and market pushes beyond. Bearish buy side liquidity, a low taken out, a failed high taken out that it just created, and market pushes beyond. Propulsion block, an order block that touched another order block. Remember, a bullish order block is a bearish candle, and a bearish order block is the lowest bullish candle. But anyways, that's it for me today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.